What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dylan Mathews back at it again with another hometown take. Today I'm talking about the Atlanta Falcons because free agency is right around the corner, and the man a lot of Atlanta Falcons fans want is actually going to be available. Could some Falcons fans' dreams come true? We're going to see. We're hearing some conflicting reports on whether or not the Atlanta Falcons are interested in what some Falcons fans want. The great debate right now going on between Atlanta Falcons fans, Lamar Jackson. There are conflicting reports going on right now about whether or not the Falcons are actually interested in Lamar Jackson or not. So, let's go ahead and hit the Twitter. So, at 1:28 p.m. today, Matt Lombardo, if you don't know Matt Lombardo, he is a senior NFL reporter by Heavy on Sports. He tweeted that, as others have suggested, Falcons' interest in Lamar Jackson is very real. The Ravens' Lamar Jackson deal talks with Atlanta progressed tremendously in Indy, he's told. And he said more plus scouts take on how Jackson would elevate Atlanta's offense on Heavy on Sports, blah, 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 blah. All right. So he said that at 1:28 p.m. today, okay? But wait, there's more. If you go to what Diana Russini said, and Diana Russini, no shade to Matt Lombardo, but Diana Russini definitely more plugged in, definitely has more sources, a little bit more reliable of a source when it comes to the NFL. Obviously, she's the NFL reporter and host for ESPN. 1 hour ago, so at 3:16. So again, Matt Lombardo put out his tweet that I just read to you at 1:28 p.m. At 3:16, this comes out. Diana Russini says, quote, the Atlanta Falcons will not be pursuing QB Lamar Jackson per sources. Some Falcons fans right now are like, dang, that's a shot to my chest. That's a shot to my heart. Well, not to mine. Again, I've always been of the opinion that we don't need Lamar Jackson. Would Lamar Jackson be cool? Yes. Would I be way more in favor of Lamar Jackson if this team was a quarterback away from a Super Bowl? Yes, but we are not there. Listen to me, Falcons fans. Listen to me. We have so many holes on this team. Lamar Jackson, sure, he will come in here and get us to the playoffs. But we are not winning a Super Bowl with Lamar Jackson. Not with the team we currently have. Think about it. We're going to have to, one, give up our 8th overall draft pick, so that's gone. So that starter and that maybe franchise-altering player who's going to be getting money on the low and who we're going to be paying on the low for 4 years, that player is going to be gone. We won't have that player anymore. That's going to the Ravens. Then all the money we're going to have to give Lamar Jackson, if we're giving Lamar $50 million a year or something like that, you aren't going to be, who are we going to re-sign Chris Lindstrom? What are we going to do with Caleb McGarry? Again, we don't have the 8th overall pick to go draft their replacements. What are we going to do? What are we going to do with Chris Lindstrom? What are we going to do with Caleb McGarry? Are we going to resign Rashaan Evans? What are we going to do with AJ Terrell has to get paid? We're not going to have the money to supplement the team around Lamar Jackson that he needs. If Lamar couldn't get a Super Bowl one with the team he had in Baltimore, he's had some solid teams in Baltimore, and guess what? He don't got a ring to show for it. Well, guess what? We aren't going to have that kind of team because we aren't going to have that kind of money. They could supplement a team around Lamar Jackson in Baltimore. He was on his rookie deal. Guess what? He's not going to be on his rookie deal anymore in Atlanta. We're not going to have the money to put the pieces around him. Y'all always hate on Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan, when he had the pieces around him, he was the MVP and took the team to the Super Bowl. Lamar may be able to will his way in the will the Falcons to 9-10 wins a year by himself and just some okay pieces around him. But that's going to be it. And we're going to be right back in the same position we've been in. Paying a quarterback all this money and no gosh dang rings to show for it. So, listen. If we were a quarterback away and this team was ready, if we were the Los Angeles Rams, if we were whatever team, insert team that's a quarterback away here, then okay, then yes, all in for Lamar, go get Lamar, make it happen yesterday. I'm with it because yes, Lamar does fit what we want to do. Lamar does fit Arthur Smith's scheme. Lamar would be a perfect fit. Lamar will put butts in seats. Lamar would make Atlanta exciting again. I don't dispute or debate any of that, but we are not there. We are not that team yet. We still need to get a pass rush. We still need to make sure our offensive line is straight. We still need to make sure the rest of our defense is straight too. We need another corner next to AJ Terrell. We need to re-sign linebackers. Again, we need pass rush. We need to make sure our offensive line is going to be straight for Lamar so he's not missing 10 games a year because he's hurt, because he's getting put on his backside too much. So again, simply put this way, if we had a team like the Los Angeles Rams a couple years ago where they were a Mathews Stafford away, then go get Lamar. If we were a Lamar Jackson away from a Lombardi trophy, then yes, obviously go get Lamar. But we're not there yet. Think about it. Look at the team that we have. Look at our free agents. And then you will understand, you should understand that Lamar is not right for us right now. It's not the right time to go get a Lamar Jackson. We are in no position to be giving away draft capital and paying all this money to a quarterback when we're not even a quarterback away yet. Supplement the team around Desmond Ridder and we can go get it done with Desmond. I'm telling you. So no, that's why I'm not heavy on Lamar. But back to what we were talking about. I just had to get off my chest. So, like I said, Matt Lombardo, 128, said the Falcons' interest in Lamar Jackson is very real. Talks moved up tremendously while they were in Indy. And then 3:16, almost 2 hours later, Diana Rossini says the Atlanta Falcons will not be pursuing quarterback Lamar Jackson per sources. So there you go. Some conflicting reports going on. And then to double down on what Diana Rossini said, Cameron Wolfe, he's a national NFL reporter for the NFL Network. He's also been with ESPN. He says the Falcons won't go after Lamar Jackson and haven't been in the market for him from the jump, per source. Confirming what at Diana ESPN, that's Diana Rossini, and Peter Schrager said, who's a senior national writer for FoxSports.com, who also says the Falcons aren't interested in Lamar. So he's saying, I'm hearing the same things that Diana Rossini and Peter are saying, that the Falcons aren't interested in Lamar, not going after Lamar, haven't been interested in Lamar from the jump. He tweeted that at 3:34 p.m. So a little bit after Diana Rossini put out her tweet, Cameron Wolfe said the same thing. So now it's 3 reports to 1. It's Cameron, it's Diana, it's Peter going up against Matt Lombardo. Again, this could all be smoke and mirrors by the Atlanta Falcons. They could be trying to call the bluff of some teams out here. They could be trying to throw the scent off their trail. They could be trying to throw the Lamar Jackson scent off their trail and make it seem like, at least in the public eye, that they don't want Lamar, not going after Lamar, and then whoop, out of nowhere, at the last second, at the umpteenth hour, slide in and grab Lamar. They could be doing that. Or they could just not be interested in Lamar because they know they're not in a position to get a Lamar Jackson right now. This is not the time where you go get a Lamar Jackson if you're the Atlanta Falcons right now, because they know they're not a quarterback away. There are so many other holes in this team that need to be filled that they don't need to go get a Lamar. They don't need to tie themselves up and restrict themselves as far as money, cap, draft picks. They don't need to restrict themselves like that and do all the things it takes to go get Lamar and put in all the resources it takes to go get a Lamar Jackson when they're not a quarterback away and they got to fill out the rest of their team with the cap space that they have and with the draft capital that they have. So believe what you want, but I'm believing the fact that the Falcons don't want Lamar. They're not going to go after Lamar. Will they have a conversation? Maybe. Have they probably already had conversations? Maybe. But I don't think anything's going to come of it. So Atlanta Falcons fans, I'm telling you right now, if you want Lamar, don't hold your breath. I don't think it's the right move. And I think Terry Fontenot, Arthur Smith, Arthur Blank, I think they know it's not the right move. So that's just my 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cents on the matter. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think the Atlanta Falcons should get Lamar Jackson? How are you feeling about Caleb McGarry? Do you think the Falcons should have franchise tagged him? Do you think they'll re-sign him? Should the Falcons re-sign Caleb McGarry? What do you think about all this Falcons news that's been circulating today? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel. Again, check out the link down below. To buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel, help fuel the Atlanta Falcons to a great rest of their off season and a great regular season as well, so we can get back in the gosh dang playoffs, which I think we can do without Lamar Jackson, as long as we do free agency right, as long as we do the draft right. I think we could be all right. So there you go. Again, like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bells as well so you get my content as soon as I drop it. And until I talk to you guys next time, stay true to Atlanta, believe in Atlanta, go Falcons, peace.